Our team had beautiful people from all walks of life. Our medical doctors teamed up with the doctors from Uganda, and with much prayer, we started our week. Tuesday was the hardest day. I can't even put to words what it was like to see people live in these type of conditions. The slums, it was hard to see. Everywhere you looked, the level of poverty was breathtaking. Young boys sleeping in bags on the ground. It was in our faces. It was hard to see. Unbelievably heartbreaking. I mean, you just wanted to rescue everybody. So our team pressed deeper and deeper into the slums, prepared to set up a medical clinic for people who probably have never been to the doctor ever. Many came to the clinics from all over the slums, where 90% of the people were HIV positive. But then there was hope. Lutaya Abdul is the director of African Hearts Community Organization. Lutaya completed his degree in social work from Uganda Christian University, and he himself, a former slum kid, has dedicated his life to serving the vulnerable children of Uganda. Go-Overflow also partners with African Hearts and helps Lutaya with the funds needed to pull those street boys out of the slums and into the African Heart schools, where the boys can get counseling, an education, learn a trade, and just live a better life. Lutaya invited us to come and meet these precious boys. We were able to minister to them, sing over them, and speak life into them. We wanted them to know that we didn't see a room full of slum boys. We saw a room full of doctors and lawyers and men of parliament, great men doing mighty things in this world. It was our honor to help feed these boys, to tend to their wounds, to answer their questions, and to love on them. About an hour from the slums, we're headed to see the facilities and the awesome schools that African Hearts has built to house the boys coming from the slums. I cried tears of joy. I was so overwhelmed at how beautiful the schools and facilities were for these young people. For these young boys not to have to live the life that I just saw just a few hours ago was just so incredibly beautiful to me. Lutaya even conducts a royal brass band where members are trained musicians and are offered a variety of programs, including marching band or concert band, guitar players, and quartets. And they get to raise money for the school. I think that's awesome. This day was definitely a bit of a roller coaster for me, because although I celebrate a second chance for these young boys, there still isn't an up and running facility for the women quite yet. And we need your help with that. I definitely will do all I can to make that a reality, because I saw those girls with my own eyes, and it was hard to see. It was hard to walk away. We've got to get this facility up and running as soon as possible.
We've been praying for the women of Uganda because you all are strong, yes?
Yes.
You are filled with the Spirit of God, yes?
Yes.
And because the Lord loves you, He has a great plan for your life, yes?
Yes.
There is nothing you cannot do. You want to be a doctor?
Yes.
You want to be a lawyer?
Yes.
You want to do great and mighty things, huh?
Yes.
You can do it, you know, yes?
Yes.
And when I come back, I want to, in many years, I want to come back and see that you have become exactly what God has put in your heart to be. Let nothing stop you, huh? Nothing.
We knew that when we got back, we were now responsible for what we had seen and experienced. We knew that our hearts had been changed and that we would be coming back. Thanks to African Heart, you're looking at young men who are now professional athletes, accountants, math teachers, and the list goes on and on. The next generation is coming up and they are filled with unstoppable hope. This is why we will continue to support the work in Uganda through Go-Overflow. This is why we'll continue to go back and work. Steve and Kristen McCoo also do mission work in Belize and Tanzania, planting farms and digging wells and supporting other ministries that aid those in need. They are looking for even more partners, so if you would like to go on one of their mission trips, pledge financial support, or sponsor a child, please contact them at gooverflow.org or info@gooverflow.org. What a privilege it is to be the hands and feet of love. Now let's go and may it overflow.